friends, allow us first to apologize for the intrusion into whatever daily routines you may be presently engaged in. And if you're so inclined, how about having a little chat?
A concerning pattern of indoctrination is emerging and isn't being met with any substantial questioning. It seems that, as a society, we blindly accept the political, economical, social, civil, and religious realities that we are presented with as indisputable truths. We believe these things to be irrevocable and unchangeable, much as the Word of God Himself. This, however, is a grave misunderstanding, and has brought us to the point that we are currently at, as individuals, communities, as a nation, and as a race. If we are to effect change and have a meaningful impact in our lives and the world around us, we must first believe in the simple fact that people and circumstance can always change.
The important thing is for us to allow enough room in our heads for new ideas to take root and provoke dialogue. This generation is the first to have access to the sum of human knowledge in a little box that they carry around with them all day. The first generation to be able to communicate with people anywhere in the world instantly. Yet at the same time, many in our society have an appalling need for external validation. And technology is squandered on fueling the ego rather than reaching up and reaching out for progression.
Lots of people try exhaustively to fit in and integrate themselves into the group to the point where they are mere images of the cliques they belong to, and all individuality has been stripped away. But our species has advanced through uniqueness, not through uniformity. Don't be so worried about emulating other people. Spend more time finding out who you are.
It is the responsibility of every generation to reevaluate the world they inherit and question if they accept the premises of the previous generations. We need only look at the past couple of centuries for the horrors of wars, the oppositions of civil rights movements, to witch hunts and beyond. It's a ridiculous and dangerous folly for us to believe that our modern society has it all figured out.
As Bill Hicks said, evolution is no longer confined to the genetic mutations that occur over millions of years. Today, we progress through the evolution of ideas, and we all have the ability to evolve at will. However, people often need dramatic examples to shake them from the clutches of apathy, and progression cannot be easily facilitated when insulated inside of a rigid mindset.
We live in the age of cognitive dissonance. We have soccer moms that always profess their love for their children and the importance of community, yet they refuse to question anything about the way society shapes them or acknowledge the fact that children the same age as their own kids are being blown up and maimed in the name of protecting our freedoms. Whatever our original intentions, we have become truly lost. But it's a beautiful spring day. Let's go for a walk.
On this path, effort never goes to waste, and there is no failure. Even a little effort towards spiritual awareness will protect you from the greatest fear. The Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2. It seems like most people's energy is always being siphoned into mundane tasks and coerced repetitions, and a lot of the time, there isn't much energy left over, and what is left over is often translated into negativity.
This is going to become a huge hurdle for our society and eventually reach a point of critical mass, and will either progress into the next stage or remain in a conflicted stasis. People will continue to die off at exceedingly alarming rates, and the wealth discrepancy between the rich and poor will continue to grow, and more there will be uprisings and unrest.
This is where things like music and art will have a massive and globally uniting role to play, providing communication between individuals and supplanting indoctrination at all levels. Indoctrination among commercialism and consumers, indoctrination among bureaucracies and the people, or even indoctrination among parents and their children.
There's an ancient idea called disciplic succession referenced in the Hindu scriptures. It originally referred to the line of spiritual teachers who gain knowledge from their mentors and then pass it on to their own students. In this way, the divine knowledge was perpetuated over hundreds or even thousands of years.
Today, we can use the model of disciplic succession to simply share ideas and perspectives with our friends and people we encounter. If everyone was sharing their knowledge and inspiring each other to ask questions and think for themselves, a more balanced and progressive community would develop and begin to replace the myopic conditioning that is so prominent. Circumstantial conditions could improve at an exponential rate for everyone inhabiting the planet through this rapid share and growing of ideas.
It's important to frequently acknowledge the illusion and just try a little bit every now and then to think about the grand scheme of things. Even if a person were to stubbornly refuse, everybody will have to confront it eventually when their mind produces an extremely high dose of dimethyltryptamine in their last seconds as the soul departs from the body. So from now on, let's try to avoid sensationalizing trivial things or trivializing profound things.
Well, we hope that you have enjoyed this chat as much as we have. Stay tuned, and we hope that you will join us again soon.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.